I think that people who start businesses have a vision. They have like a dream of what they want their business to be. My mom and dad are the people who had that. So I think for me, it's about maintaining integrity. It's like I'm just carrying on the story. So we moved to Corrales, and then pretty much immediately my mom opened a restaurant, and my dad started this company, Red Rock Roasters, but at the time it was actually just espresso machine sales. There was not, the coffee culture in New Mexico at the time was pretty limited. There was like not a lot of espresso culture. So he would just like load up his truck with espresso machines and drive around the state and try to convince people that they should learn how to use espresso machines and make espresso. And then pretty quickly they wanted coffee to put in the machines. So that's how we got into roasting.
So I have two production samples that we're going to compare. We'll do those in the French press because that's more like how our customers are going to drink it. And that's just to compare, it's the same coffee, the same blend, same roast level, it's just to compare like one minor difference in the profiles. Then we have other samples, like these are samples from importers that we don't buy from yet. So that's just to evaluate, like, do we even like this coffee? Would we consider bringing it in? That kind of thing. So different reasons for cupping, and so I'm going to use different methods.
So I think when I first came into coffee, into management, it was like the early aughts, and it was really like the crest of the third wave. Coffee felt really new. It felt like there was a lot of innovation going on. It felt like there were all these new words for things. And I took a lot of classes through the Specialty Coffee Association, and I joined the Roasters Guild, and I just was trying to learn all sorts of stuff all the time. I sometimes, I'll get whatever, we subscribe to Roast Magazine, and I'll get an article, and I'll just be like, oh my God, I have to learn something. I'm going to be, honest that there is that, but, I make myself do it because there's still stuff going on in coffee. Just because my career isn't brand new doesn't mean that my customers don't deserve to experience, whatever's new in the frontiers of coffee. And I think largely right now that's in processing. It's in fermentation and processing in green coffee.
So I have an organic Colombia, which out of the gate, maybe I'll have them sell it to you, just organic certified coffee.
So I think we have a clear winner.
It's all, yeah, it's like,
What is the process
almost
on
limey.
this one?
Yeah, citrusy, very
What
nice.
is this 23? What
Well, when,
does
like-
it say on the, which one is it?
So I've mentioned that my parents worked a lot. I didn't like that as a kid. And so now that I'm an adult, one of the reasons I wanted to go into the family business is that I saw it as a way that I could spend time with my kid in a way that I didn't get. When I said to my mom that I wanted to, she said, I really don't think you should. She wanted me to have a good life. Having small business owners as parents means you might not get to spend that much time with them. And I think she didn't want that for me. She didn't want me to have that life.
Oh, we have a wonderful relationship. We're very close, and it's very honest, and sometimes can be a little bit painful, but I think we work well as mirrors to each other and a reality check. But sometimes the conversations are difficult, but we're able to work things through and work together. And most of the time, we're kind of on the same wavelength, and it's great to have somebody who shares a sense of humor and has a lot of the same impressions. And I think we have she's good at certain things that I'm not, and vice versa.
She has always taught me to just show up. I think starting a business is kind of exciting, but I think that running a business is absolutely, completely monotonous. and you just have to keep showing up and doing your best, the best that you can muster for that particular day. And over time, it like really shows a lot of, results. So I am inspired, honestly, by just watching her for 30 years and just how much meaning you can get out of just like running a little business every day.